এই পর্বে থাকছে নিখিল ভুবন জন্ম এই শিবা স্তোত্রটি, যেটি লিখেছেন স্বামী বিবেকানন্দ। তারপরে স্বামীজি বুঝিয়ে দিলেন নীলকণ্ঠের গল্প, সমুদ্র মন্থনের গল্প। আর এই সমুদ্র মন্থন যে আমাদের মনের ভিতরে সবসময় হতে থাকে মেডিটেশন প্র্যাকটিসের সময়, ভালো খারাপ দুরকমের চিন্তা আসতে থাকে, এইটি অপূর্ব সুন্দর করে বুঝিয়ে দিলেন। এই পর্বটি শুনলে নিশ্চয়ই আমাদের সবার স্পিরিচুয়াল লাইফে অনেক সাহায্য হবে।
কল্পিতা যত্র তস্মিন সুবিমল গগনাভে ঈশ সংস্থিত নিশে মম ভবতু ভবেস্মিন ভাসুরো ভাববন্ধ মম ভবতু ভবেস্মিন ভাসুরো ভাববন্ধ নিহত নিখিল মোহে ধীশতা যত্র রূঢ়া প্রকটিত পরপ্রেম্ণা यो महादेव संगः अशिथिल परिरम्भ प्रेम रूपस्य यस्य प्रणयति हृदि विश्वम् व्याजमात्रं विभुत्वं प्रणयति हृदि विश्वं व्याजमात्रं विभुत्वं। I think most of you are fasting. The sound is very low.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Bhakti vipula bhada purva samskara rupo vidalati bala vrindam घूर्णिते ऊर्मिमाला प्रचलति खलु युग्मं युष्मत् अस्मत् प्रतीतम् युष्मत् अस्मत्, you and me, the pratitam. You are separate, I am separate. We see like that. Ati vikalita rupam naumi chityam shivastham ati vikalita rupam naumi chitam shivastam janaka janita bhavo britta Nritaya Sanskritascha Aganana Bahurupo Yatra Chaiko Yathartha Shamita Brikriti Pate Yatra Nantar Bahishcha Tamaha Haramide Chitta Vritti Nirodham Tamaha Haramide Chitta Vritti Nirodham Galita Timiramala Shuprateja Prakasho Dhabala Kamala Shobho Jnana Punjatya Hasa Yomi Jana Vidikamyo Nishkalam Dhyayamana Pranatama Varumamsa Manaso Rajahamsa Pranata Avadu Mamsa Manaso Rajahamsa Durita Dalana Daksham Dakshaya Datta Dosham Kolita Kolikalankam Kalma Kalhara Kantam Parahita Parapena Parahita Paranaya Prana Vicheda Pratitam Parahita Paranaya Prana Vicheda Pritam Natanayana Niyuktam Neelakantham Namamaha Natanayana Niyuktam Neelakantham Namamaha Neelakantham Namamaha Natanayana Niyuktam. Natanayana means humble. The people with the eye down, so that is Natanayana. That means humble. Then this Shiva, who is Neelakanta, that gives all the blessings. And why Shiva is great? Parahita Karanaya. For the betterment of others. Prana Vicheda Prita. Happily, he dedicates his life. That indicates that famous story of that Samudra Mantana, when they were churning the ocean, a different type of things started coming up. In the beginning, it was very attractive things. Sometimes the Airavata, the great, the elephant, then the horse, then a tree constantly giving fruits, then a cow constantly giving milk. So all these things started coming, and all gods, they came and they started sharing, oh, this is mine, they were going on. Now suddenly, the poison started coming. And who will take that? All fled away. Only Lord Shiva. He never came to see what is coming up. But when he heard the people are going to die because of this, he immediately came and took whole poison himself and controlled it within his throat. It didn't go into the system. So that is why Nilakanta. This Nilakanta is a great sacrifice that he did, a symbol of that. And Swami Vivekananda is mentioning, if anyone humble, praying to this, then he is ready to give his life for the betterment of others. So obviously, he will be always there to help you. This journey, again, is our mind. Where you will find that the ocean that they were churning and all that, where is the ocean? It is our mind. And what is the journey? The journey is meditation. When we are meditating, the mind sometimes goes to the better one, sometimes some bad, it goes on like this. So we are actually journeying. We should not stop practicing meditation. Mind may go to bad thoughts, it doesn't matter. Again the pull will come up to for the gods, and the good thoughts will also come up. So bad and good, good and bad, it goes on like this. That is called journey. Anyone practicing meditation will surely develop some of the powers. And people will automatically start liking them. And they will listen to them, they will follow them, they will bring gift to them. So slowly they start thinking, I am God. That ego comes and again falls. And this is the dangerous time for the one who is trying to realize God. At the end of their life, all this sadhana, and suddenly the appreciation from the society, from the people, they will all come and they will appreciate, and he starts thinking of his own. And that is called the fire. That is the time he has to control the person like the Shiva. So no, I'm not going to be carried away like this. The Shiva conception is the ultimate for the liberation. Friends, here, as we were going through the history, we find in the Purana that Lord Shiva is the supreme God. 18 Puranas are there. All the 18 Puranas are dedicated to one particular God. Vishnu Purana, Shiva Purana, like that. If it is a Vishnu Purana, there will be Supreme God is the Lord Vishnu. If it is a Shiva Purana, the Supreme God will be Shiva. But there is no conflict. If you are reading the Vishnu Purana, you know we will go on praising the Lord Vishnu. And this is called Ishta Devata. The concept of Ishta, Ishta means my chosen God, chosen idol. Sometimes some people like Krishna. And maybe the other person in the same family, they will love Rama. If you say, no, all people should love Rama, then it becomes very difficult. The same quote should not be given to everyone. No. The God in different forms, that is the beauty of the Hindus. So when they are praising the Krishna is to Bhagavan Swayam. And some people they will say Krishna is the only God. But if you go to Shiva Purana, Shiva is the only God. No problem. It is my choice. The God is always there, the consciousness. I take him or like to take him as this particular form. Sometimes Krishna, sometimes Rama, sometimes Vishnu. No problem. That is why the Hindus with so many gods and goddesses, no conflict among the Hindus. This is the wonderful conception of Ishta Devata. When people come over here to take initiation, sometimes they prefer, Swamiji, I like Sri Ramakrishna, but from my childhood, I am worshipping Shiva. Can you please give me Shiva mantra? We give Shiva mantra. Someone Kali mantra. It's no problem for us. Though we are Ramakrishna Mission Sannyasi, we follow Ramakrishna ideology. We believe that Sri Ramakrishna is the embodiment of all gods and goddesses, but at the same time we appreciate and acknowledge some individual mind. They like to have this god or goddess as their own. And sometimes people are confused. Now, yesterday I saw Mahakali's dream, and day before I saw that was not Mahakali, something else. That time I told, no, take the name of Ramakrishna. It is okay. It's a confused mind just imagining and thinking this God, that energy filters. When we are constantly thinking this God, that God, the concentration should be one God. That's all. That's called Ishta Devata. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, he gave a wonderful example about Ishta Devata. When a girl married and goes to in-laws' house, she is keeping touch with all the members of the house. Sometimes respectfully, sometimes with compassion, and because about the relation and the age group and all that. Elderly people should be very courteous to them, and the younger people should be friendly with them. But she knows the husband of this family is my name. Otherwise, I could not have entered into this family. The relation between the husband and the wife, that's called Ishta Bhakti, Ishta Nishtha. Ishta means that relation. I like all gods and goddesses, but Ishta means this particular God I like. Purana, it says that Lord Shiva is the supreme God. In Ramayana also we find that Shiva is a great God. And there always is a conflict among the devotees. The followers of Rama, they will always say that our Rama is the main God. But the Shiva's disciples will say that Shiva is the main God. So naturally the conflict will be there. So there is a beautiful story, and all the time coming together. Once the Shiva and Parvati, they were sitting and observing one person crying, "Oh my beloved wife, Sita, where are you?" Then the Parvati noticed and said, "Who is that man?" And he looked, the Shiva with folded hands, looking at that person. So why you are holding your hands to that person? There's an ordinary man over there and crying for his wife. Shiva told, "You don't know? He is the Lord Vishnu. Now he is there in the form of Sri Rama." But Parvati didn't like it. No, it cannot be. How can it be? He is crying for his wife. He must know the wife means his power. It cannot be separated. Why then crying? I must go and try. She would look at, hey, you can go and try, but be careful. Then in the garb of a Parvati, in the garb of the Sita, she came and she was sitting under a tree. Rama was coming in that way. Oh Sita, oh Sita. Suddenly he noticed that lady and thought, "Oh my God, Mother, why you are in this dress? And why you are here? What you are doing here?" then Parvati became ashamed. Oh no, no, I'm sorry. I thought you were an ordinary person. This is the debate we had with the Shiva. I made a mistake. And when she went back to Shiva, Shiva reported and she says, you are now the wife of Sri Ramachandra. I cannot look at you. The lady was in trouble. And there's always they say, tapasya. Then she went and sat and did the penance practices of japa and all, then purified her mind, then once again. So this Rama is the guru of Shiva, and Shiva is the guru of Sri Rama. This is Hinduism. No conflict at all. I like Rama, I should worship Rama. But doesn't mean I should hate Shiva, not at all. But some people they do because of their ego. But actually it is not. And sometimes this goes so far that Swami Vivekananda is saying, they become so narrow-minded that they won't worship any other gods and goddesses except him. And not only that, they won't look at their pictures and photos also and images. The one person was very much dedicated to Lord Shiva. He will never look at Lord Vishnu. But the Shiva himself told, Swami Vivekananda told, hey, I am that Vishnu and Vishnu is Shiva. Why you are hating Vishnu all the time? No, I worship you. Only you should be there. Now this man purchased a very costly incense, sticks. And one day he burned very costly incense sticks for Shiva. And he closed his eyes, meditating, thinking the Lord Shiva is inhaling that good smell and blessing him. At that time, the Lord Shiva made half Shiva, half Vishnu, and waited for him to open the eyes to show him. This man, the moment he saw half is Vishnu, he closed the Vishnu side, the nostril, with the. He thought, no, so costly instance of why Vishnu should take it. Only my Lord Shiva should take. So that way it goes. And this is a story only. But sometimes people are very, very closed-minded. Now this is not Hinduism. Hinduism is always broad and accept everything, keeping his own or her own God or goddess intact. That's why they say, Haji karte rahiyo, baitha apna tham. There are different types of thoughts are going on, but you should hold on to your ideology. In Ramayana, Shiva is a great god. Mahabharata, we know, the Shiva occupies the supreme position. Shiva blessed Arjuna, and that's why Arjuna became so powerful. Now comes the history. So from the Upanishads also will come, but before that, all our Vedas, then the Purana, and now I will quote from the Harivamsha. Harivamsha is the history of India. He says, no difference between Shiva, who exists in the form of Vishnu, and Vishnu exists in the form of Shiva. The Shiva and Vishnu, they were two different groups. The one are Shaktas, another Vaishnavas. And Shaktas and Vaishnavas, they were always having the conflicts. So obviously, in the Harivamsha, that history, it says, no, they are not two, they are same God. So this amalgamation, this coming close to each God, that is the beauty of our society, our Indian society. Now the Upanishads. Upanishad says, Shiva himself declares to gods, the G small, the plural gods, that means different type of powerful people. You know, if you are practicing regular meditation, you will get some blessing. But you are not getting complete liberation. Where you will go, you will become demigods. And you will have a lot of power. And again, if you make mistake in that way, you will go down. Again, you have to make rectification, prayer, meditation. Then again, you will come to that level. Ultimately, you have to go Brahmaloka, and from Brahmaloka to the place where we never come back. That is called liberation, mukti. The demigods, they are there. So Shiva, he was addressing these demigods, and he was telling, I alone was before. Srishti Purve, before the creation, it is only me, I was there. And I exist now, and I shall be in the future too. Except me, there is no one. No one can transcend me. I am eternal. I am Brahma. So what is Shiva actually? Shiva is Brahma. Shiva is eternal. Again, they will give you a story to make this particular idea that embedded in your mind. So the story says, one day Brahma and our Vishnu, they were traveling. Suddenly they saw a beautiful pillar of light, effulgent light, coming from below going upwards. They were almost in the middle. So they said, wherever it is coming, where it is going, let us try to understand. He asked the Brahma to go upwards, and Vishnu went downwards to see the beginning of that. After long travel, Vishnu came back, and then Brahma also came back. The Vishnu told, oh, I couldn't see the beginning of it. And have you seen the end of it? Here, Brahma, to become a little bigger than the Vishnu, he made a mistake by telling the lies. Yes, I have seen the end of it. Immediately Shiva, he came out of that light and said, Brahma, you lied. You didn't see the end, because Shiva has no beginning, no end. It is eternal. You lied. That's why no one will worship you. In India, there is only one temple is there for the Brahma, that is in Pushkar. And nowhere Brahma's temple are there. See, these are the stories and how it goes. If you tell a lie, and this will be the problem for you. So let us chant another mantra. India.
এই পর্বটি কেমন লাগলো কমেন্টে জানাবেন, কিন্তু ভালো লাগলে একটি লাইক করতে ভুলবেন না। এই পর্বটি আমি এখানেই শেষ করলাম। খুব তাড়াতাড়ি দেখা হবে আবার পরের পর্বে থাকছে বিশ্বনাথ অষ্টকম। বাবা বিশ্বনাথের কৃপায় আপনারা সবাই ভালো থাকবেন, সুস্থ থাকবেন, এই প্রার্থনা করি। ওম নমঃ শিবায়।